Yama ahwefo ajo emamo akwaba enanwumre edeba X Sports Profile jumedie so ewo TV XYZ midin ede nana Prempe the British man na efiade du sei na ebo enwumre nonson na X Sports Profile jumedie ena obia ebo print TV ho se obetimi enye bi ahwe na nanwumre nyankopɔ timi ayadom ama yensa kan ye personality ewo studio so say enche me no eba bedi nkomo na owura me kana sami wono chef the museum and chef the mission edema team Ghana to 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games owura ekroya Ghana Golf Association GGA president na owura yi eba akansi mu a na ne bre na adwuma wo be fa adwa no se president Edema Ghana Golf Association no wode niema bebre esi nani so obetimi ayo wobema golf etimi aye popular awo my Ghana mu wobema membership no etimi akọ animu ene anadwi yebehwe sese ni so ade hu no watimi aduru hu ana na mom ansa na meda na die no medame ho na magye aboafo enkrato me ba beto aso e de amount men ko ba bia tweme me besisi a
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always drink fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
You still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Yama ahwefo akwa babiom adaba dwumadie no so na sedem di kan ede eto manimo no owura wo ye president Edema Ghana Golf Association team Ghana Olympic Games ya ye ba beko owo Japan wono ene pani a obedi team Ghana nim ne din ede owura Mike Agri owura Mike Agri me mo adwo akwaba no what is saying
Nyame adom ho ye na wo so de
Nyame adom me so me ho ye ye manije bebre se mensa ka wana nwumre ewo yedwumadie so now ensem bebre ho ye beka na mo mamini kan mu se obi a onim wo obi a wonte wonkada na mom enanadwi watese wo ye president amagigi no wo ne hwan
he na ebe start here free. Mike Agri, let's start by saying, sir, many kakra. At the moment, I'm 64.
Oh, great.
And you know, macho yes kakra.
Amen.
Where do I start from? We were Cape Coast, and but I was brought up in Takoradi. At time na my papa yejuma Tintino when he tete me. And eja ye did to so aba Fansim school. Fanspim na I'm saying my sporting life in the started. So that time na ija nimushi but sebe from 4 baby na 9:30 say ewa. Those days na SM say beans na edima no. Nti no me between at once. And
obusu of omuntwe.
Obi a omutwe. Bia me papa ne me mama obi a.
Na beans no.
Ebusia. In any case, it started around 14. And we were school one a challenge by inter-house competition challenge by. Now school high jumper no demon him 1 year. And me crop for a dimechi. I caught 2 challenge a demand said me bitino. I went houses. Me ideas me who be that. Tintin my but me who be that.
When you're watching so.
Me imagine so. But I took up the challenge because nature say I was say mean to me housemates I say anymore you know and bring this so I semni samamboni ni mane didi mechino nature say I had to perform and I'm parents so time do another makana to form.
Wow.
Hey, I'm Friday call back to the house now man for you say na say me never if free him buy and say I say ja motivation I'm demand. Anyway, the long and short of it is that I then joined the school team. We started from there as joining a basketball team. So into me, I'm in sports throughout my secondary school, through the university, and even after. We in HS athletics, the NHS game before tennis. So you have a boy in Kakra. Tennis, emuno. Nipa na oni me call tennis, one su create therefore. Between me say I grow be home your friend golf na me. And I'm say o Debbie. I golf the head na me go go. Maybe I made me dream, made 36.
So I don't know the 36.
Me go golf Friday. Debbie. Me penny. See o bra o de bra. Did that crobi? I share tennis say bebo. See o. To me ma no go golf. Anyway, Omubo wie no se me de me hwa de keke. And I'm joining what I now know to be the 19th hole. Go for a time of papa. Omu entertainment come. Ti one na many kan no, and as they say, the rest is history. 26 years ago I joined Achimota Golf Club and I rose through the ranks. I was competition secretary for 5 years. I was handicap member for a year, vice captain for a couple of years, captain for 2 years. And I'm a free Achimota captaincy, member Ghana Golf Association, vice president, and so for 3 years, and some BD president. See, Eja, nature say, maybe I'm a free buyer.
Now, what started as high jumper?
Yes.
Obey a tennis player.
Yes.
And since you obey a golfer. I didn't know when you have interest in golf, what been your leadership position?
I've been a sports person virtually all my life. At any one time, let me hear pastime, something to keep me active. Because me any payment means not fako. It's not fako na bibi yeme. Asma me came here to because she knows the problem. She calls herself a golf widow. I'm not proud to say that, but it's the way it is. Me golf no ba me. I don't joke. Debbie, meko. And then I am, sustaining me throughout. Just say, and then me do.
I didn't know golf more. Ya shefo and omo ehweye o TV XYZ so wo munnim ya eye ne pe bia obepese obedan ne diama ahwefo.
Okay.
Atie.
First of all, me do say a very important question. The first thing in the say, it's very, very good for your health. In the sense to say, you see, I'm say that's one more experts in health matters and say walking is the best form of exercise. Let me rewind. One needs to exercise the body all the time.
Sure. And
it is alleged that walking is one of the best forms of exercise. In golf, you necessarily will walk because to me, and more golf I won't. Even onu a omo etiquette no mu you know car na omo tena mu no kra no omo si nante nti no you necessarily walk na say wo 18 holes which is the length of the course no then you are doing the region of 7 kilometers nti sa nante no na utumi ye no infant say 2 or 3 times a week na just say we exercise ya twa to ho no what to me accomplish it. That is the first thing.
Okay.
Now, enye nante no nko. Eye adwene adwuma or adwene agro. In the sense is enye se wo ma so ana wabo. Measurement wom. One kasa wo skill and ability and strength eka ho because the whole golf game in the say when navigate a course made up of various hazards.
Okay.
Who were fairway no just say kwan na dem no e wo ho, nsuo wo ho, ndua wo ho, ahwe wo ho. Ni nyina no e say wo negotiate na wo de call putting green so na wo ko. Na ni nyina no ehia ma adwendwene because nyesa wo ma so ana wabo. So calculate your distance. Wo say wo strength. Nti your bag no a na wo me friend clubs no e bia ni distance echo
okay
but me fan say out of 14 clubs no I'll use an example 7 iron
okay
to me bono me fan say be 170 180 yards but eno nkyere say wo 7 iron no wo so be bono 180 obi be bon chance obi so be bon less nti no one kasa na say wo strength to strengthen no be determine the selection of club I will be use and we born slow so we born form so we fan chen yo and nyina ka ho the calculation bebre wo ti use adwene and so I dare say mental agility and so and by far the most important aspect of golf is the relationships that you build when you be 94.5 hours sebi untumi emuna ewo round of golf ma woni nka de tino de besi bia no enkomo bobebe na golf ama mehu nipa bebre na tena make no 4.5 hours na wonam no tumi hu nipa no suban betumi na ye adwuma se business bi da mo ka nioma ni ye ya o golf course no so no enu na be kire se papa yi betumi ni na nante ana so se onye papa ni nyina well, you see, the other thing about golf is about integrity. You are your own referee. Obia ni wa osho one and wo bo and wo kan score.
Okay.
Nti me fan say wa bo akose wirem. Wo de wo ball when sa anasa wo club na ka ball no. E stroke. But obia hu esa wo ba na wo be declare say me ko she wirem no. Means me na na say me saka
e
kan ho na say ukoba na say wan ka say we obi a conscience hawa be di wechi sa but say conscience how dey abey na you see
the kire ni
kredie na the woman say infant say wo se wo wirem na wo hu nso na ebi a obi ehu ohu ebi a me say mehu a mehwew atwen aba sɛ wobɛba bɛka na nti wobana wobɛka na mse papa yi odi ne kore ɛsɛ onya bana sɛ bi a wankan anka ho na sɛ even though mse na sɛ wo share wurem no sɛ na siye wo sɛ dabi na ohu sɛ dabi apo nipa we woni ne edi nkuta ho a enye yi na nti watwe ho so ho nti that way afesu uhia moa obi ho ɛsɛ woni ne twitwi nkomo penny nkoda ni nyina no ebi akoda bi ho mo a wo golf bi a ni gi ho betumi afrɛ no sɛ bɛsi ne nkobo onam nyina na wo usua wo betumi bisa no wono so bisa wo na mo usua ti agro bi so a
ma wakwanya
all the time
ma wotumi hia mpanimfo
hia nipa
na wo mu edi nkomo
papa
na ya ne ye tse golf no ma wono obi ekoye business na say nipa no so golfer ma business no simple ma business no ka obebre ansa no wanya no money no kure wo musa
no kure in the sense say of course in say business bia na simple say a business na clean na say no kwan so an dia fine but the any simple ni say utumi di nipa ne di nkomo say na me kan no ne nam 4 hours nti enkomo bia efa business no ho ana say enkomo bia efa bibi akiri wadwene mu no utumi ne di nti mu be wie no na say wentumi ambo no pa enche bia mu be bono po because you've had time to on a one-on-one basis say what this uncommon nti money easy and it's helpful, let's put it that way. De bia meka and yes bia meka dia but meet all sorts of people, you interact with all sorts of people to be who penin and kwada na oni penin edin komo you know, diplomats, chiefs, chief executives, you name them. Bia or agrobiano or approachable. Which meaning a buana when in a mopona say, a mob way we know to which me, I'm sure, yeah, 1 minute in and I don't, there's no arrogance in golf.
Very well. Yababa youth in golf. And faso was so say papa bi maame bi ebija ne ma so munkobo golf faso mbenya no so yebeba so na mom ne yehwe obetena so say president no enema ben sha no waye ya obetimi ni yache.
Okay, first of all, I'm say one of the first things are institute here any Ghana Golf Awards na ebinsi da tino yeah vice president na started say edisa dawono tino eno we also have instituted a head of state invitational golf tournament so
neni ho
tino yene yabe na by far the most important one any youth programmer you pursue senior okan yebeba so there but let me mention say I am very, very cognizant of the fact to say the youth is the future of golf in Ghana. Indeed, leadership in Ghana. You know, I want many the chiri papa. Idea so all the time. You know, I'm say those are the 3 key things.
Now, you hear Ghana Open. Meaning say Ghana Open. Me. As a sports journalist, media chepa, many past presidents, Ayajuma about Ghana Open.
Sure.
But I come here and saying, paying free share me who Ghana Open.
Very good.
Okay,
now, a very interesting point. You see, the last Ghana Open, it was in 2019. Now, you see, and say, ne ye bought rotational venues.
Okay.
In other words, you know, 18-hole courses now Ghana F5.
Okay.
Into ufri achimota no akotema, ufri tema wako celebrity, ufri celebrity no wako Kumasi Royal Golf Club, ufri Royal Golf Club no wako Damai, and then back. Now, you see, and say the last one a boy, you know. Without naming the club involved, you know, the patronage wasn't good.
Yes.
Because na course, you know, and you're ready, and the access is not so yet. And you know, we decided in 2019 say instead say you be rotational no. Now we would go through a bidding process. You know, you be bid.
Clubs
no be bid.
Okay.
Well, be person who host no. Now, you may share or course on seniority, access to the course, seniority, your ability to raise sponsorship, and finally, you need as a club to provide 25% of the field because golf they didn't neighbor.
Some raise sponsorship and IGG.
There be a GGA responsibility,
okay.
But you see, they should be able to raise part of the sponsorship because part of the proceeds of the event goes to the club. Nti so we benefit here. Yes, we see it as a privilege. Who host to Ghana Open? A privilege now. Who to reach our website to say so and so club host of the 85th Ghana Open. Who the Trump wa? Nti no, yeah, feel say a privilege now. Now, if you are able to contribute to the sponsorship, then it is only fair that you share part of the proceeds from the entrance and so on and so forth. Nti no, sana kobano. Now, ye open bidding process, you know. Ena damai ewini ye. Ti yegusu damai etro ye say. Umwenya problem of course no so a omo fixe omo greens ni mienu. Nti no. Omo ntumi host. By which time no? On say ye bono Kwame Nkrumah birthday 21st September weekend, you know. And that is if it falls on a weekend or as close to it as possible. In the time almost catcher and someone to me in Houston. Now we couldn't fall on the next best club because we closed the bid. Omu winnie, you know. Yeah, which is from so on our part because we should have had a club in waiting. Just saying, move. But not all our attention was on Daman because not Daman so you bought Ghana Open. It did a chepa and and at the time, arguably, this was in 19. It was 19. Yes, 19. Okay. It was the best playing surface at that time. In Tinina, Yenia Brise, as a championship, and I said the Koho the international place. And you know, fast forward to 20 years so I only some see COVID in the but a few way Ghana Open.
You meme
Damai Honwana Oma Penny to say thank God there are no challenges whatsoever. It remains one of the best courses and certainly one of the most challenging courses in the country. Intino Yadibekoho. And we are also planning a very international event. If you follow golf at Senior Ivorian Open and say boy hosted a whole lot of people from across the continent. Kenya for by Zimbabweans by Zambian for by and so on and so forth. And, you know, that is the standard. You say attaining Ghana Open, 85th Ghana Open. International in nature.
Now, Pempenso Peso de Ghana Golf Ekudru. Participation is very important. As in the Padi and Hushimu and Sana Etimedru.
Yes.
Ghana for any golf Honza.
Papa. And you see, a dear interesting one who say, you were I'm from closet golfers. And no, one more golf sets a show demo. In fact, 1 in 10 Ghanaians, may count 1 in 10 Ghanaians, I mean count the total populace, but 1 in virtually 10 Ghanaians, one in the Duke golf home come because 5 years ago, me told me set na me say me banament me amba. And now so say, oh, Mr. T and me too quite, but there are so many such people. Intino, my imagine say, me boy me hunama amnesty. Be tro woman yina, so be all clubs no want to me you sooner on me. Ye here, ye diama, or more, any be. Na omudi abebo. But yes, interesting pa. In fact, omwa a share golf, international golf, a chain omwa ebo. Yes.
Now, the membership across the country, ASNCC, and over 2 saying, would you about do something?
Okay, may start here, no, yeah, census, no. There we had about 3,100 golfers. And we are close to 4,000. Now, may yeah census this year because you're training national one and it be across the end of the year. But I won't be surprised to say you're across the 4,000 mark because say they make my mother club at Chimota, they alone have increased their membership by over 100 in this last year. Who by extension to other clubs, and I suspect to say we've grown the numbers by at least 1,000.
Now, Ghana Golf Association, Mwankasa mo golf club.
Oh, Debbie.
No. Golf clubs are what was saying you want to Ghana and the more to me ben GG more also.
Okay. Yeah, clubs are Ghana is 16. Now, to me, I want to say, you're any governing body. Until your mandate in say, you be developing a grow golf. Until BBA International Federation, which is the RNA and the USG, ebeye the fire so, and the two clubs name. Whether it is the World Handicapping System, for instance, Air Basui, yene be administer. Intino, won kan GG won ni handicap. Intino won to me what open ball recreational golf are fine, but so won ni handicap index no cannot play competitively in this country.
Chiremu the wokan handicapping system.
Okay. Also, me started and me can be say. Golf, you have different strengths and capabilities. Into your friend handicap. Yes. Handicap, and natural ability. Into a member.
Obi tie and obi share. Obi bisa say handicap na no ne.
Meba. A member started with a figure of 28 and a man at 36 ne ebo started. Now, the whole thing in the say golf na yebono. Main fan say a target na esa attain in terms of scores. Into the number of strokes are overbo to attain that target, to attain what is called the par. Par mean parity with the course, and no na handicap in bemo. Into say we a bataba and answer what shasifwa a freedom of phrase, yeah. Then your handicap is higher. But more open, no handicap before. In the sense, say handicap more allowance. The number of strokes are would how can I put it? Would be mistakes. Because you are bound to make mistakes. Inti the chow.
A mark when you know a baby.
Inti no, I want any handicap. Inti mean fan say who say so we a sports person inti bia 28 no uba enchebia obeba be 24 na bibisa ye nyina started 28 say I no me born 9 which means say me a single handicapper,
me a scratch player,
me a single handicapper. Okay. Now that means say me born round of golfer I'm allowed 9 strokes to enable me make par inti say me born me hu modern na say me use 9 ni nyina na say me below par no but say me use 9 man broswa na say a broswa na say ma above par or over par this an unity nti handicap no he disusu nipa strength and ability in golf and we golf how born na be kire it's automatic say obowia it's automatically calculated say oh papa we the score abono or so and so handicap and so on. It's sanity.
Now, me will say BB about say GGA for more golf club and now more golf course. Emma we are no say there be. Any swadi who be Emma association is a maybe beba. Mobenya a dedicated golf course and now mankasa mobe simudi. If it's a more person who grow membership, meaning so be quite Chimota Golf Club. This okutia. And affiliation membership fee and a body.
Yes.
You
see, as a governing body, it's like asking GFA if they have a stadium. Governing body, no. Ne jumani say obe develop. Inti say ye pese nipa boa. And one say ye be encourage clubs, in various ways. Ye be boa omo, ye ma omo practice balls. We give them clubs. We give them coaching, we give them all sorts of assistance. And grow game, but say Yankasa, Yebenya, Yankasa, your course, it's not cheap, and it's not part of our plan. Maybe.
No, Obi ekase wo join Achimota Golf Club sisi ya afi bi obetua be ya he
uyi Achimota Golf Club na chese wafa extreme example
no na nobody
na nobody
but say nipa no won kran
nipa won kran ya Bokram Kim wo ho Air Force for Air Force base no course wo ho ebi wo tema and ebi wo sakomo no
ejina baby a wote so hu
bebre eti nkran so mo bo tema
minim but ebi a baby o ye adwuma ebi a fe na opeso de no ho hyemu ebi nso a wonye captain of industry bi na chief executive bi woye ebi a junior staff and ebi kura senior staff ba baby a metebi kura won drive opeso bo golf enti obi free akotama ebi na oye adwuma on industrial area maybe Achimota na ben no eno sa no
yes and you see and America say a choice say obi ohomo a oti tantra nso akwa sorry was akomo no even though sorry bebre e tantra Achimota domi area the same way and baby a bebre enye sika no nko baby an namfofo wo baby a in a group where comfortable with yes. And then they decide where to go. But ultimately, I think that it's a monetary thing, and you can pay anything between 1,000 and 4,000 cedis a year to play golf in Ghana. Yes.
Afibia. Na ebia my group ebia me fan say XYZ Broadcasting.
Yes.
Medwuma mu hay. Ebia nipa be enum nipa be edu free ha pese you join any of the golf clubs more.
Yeah, you are referring to corporate your friends membership. Yeah, one is wo. I don't know by the description no corporate no moba as a group then yatimo so instead of 1,000 times 10 maybe 10,000 be a bedroom be 8,000. Let's just say more encourage groups man basa.
Now yamra youth no so said the kan no.
Yeah.
Mebunu no your mind dachi.
Yes.
Enti say dachi ebenya golf and a golfers papa this ni itwa ni ehwe mebunu no.
That's correct.
O plans and association no penimfo amudi animu ne no. Hyehyɛ be na wo hode ma mebunu no se be ya wo betimi wo so ba wo betu esika sei.
Debbie you okay, first of all mami can be youth development dear a free titi. The very first president of the Golf Association, JVL Phillips, Omo Fitina Briswa Bepim, Dr. Frimpong Abreso. Youth, there's always been a youth development committee. Into youth development, dear, a year, Obia Eniswa, dear. Now, first of all the clubs are encouraged to have a youth section. Youth section, no, Omo Ayinini say, one, they don't pay anything to play golf. They are encouraged to let them take part in competitions into Mumba monthly medal and now say any small competition. There's a youth section. The youth for so ebobi to compete and so on and so forth.
Now, Omo from Hana Chromo.
And so you coaches were okay. Professionals, you know, ebi homo or much radi. Obi homo so obo. Obi homo so nedi ani say oye to that is what no abojiska. But
nature no cost no one it ya. Mebunu no basi said the can no.
Okay, ntino various clubs no ewo packages are omuye.
Okay.
Ntino memfan say Achimota and ase Kumasi last week say na Kumasi for yebi. And no omo ankasa through their own effort no they try and get the professionals. After all, professionals no any the cost no. It is a professional no who appeal to say oh they will agree to do it pro bono, or even if it's not pro bono no omo be na normal fee omo gino ebia omo de beji lunch bia na bibisa na just club netua. You know, as far as possible no the youth are not made to pay towards learning golf.
Now more started program no sir. So far no interest in it saying youth no eba abebo bi omdo mo ho abehye na ye da chia ye hwe no golf no yensa timi aka no say na interest ne tie
interest is fantastic. Tell me, Kumasi, there now, pictures me last week. There were about 30 children, ranging from 6 to about 11 or 12. Now, ultimately, who say, Nije Wumpa Papa. Achimotaso, a example of another youth program. Also, there is a group called the ACE Foundation, a Bermudian professional being a Wabeye, NGO no na ono so afankoda bebre na omo training omo na recently me discover ankoda for bi watch mota fantastic young men omo ye for
omo fie no arrange
11 I'm say 11 to 4 there be 11 to 13
okay
yes but very very skillful the way they swing the way they are dedicated and so on me nam course no so and I'm share omo na first of all, I dear ma me ji wo mo hun say no mo bo e wo me menim na nyesa me president nti me nim nkrofo nam edu ha na wo mo gina say ye mbesinko I'm say that's very interesting, that's very courteous of these young men nti a boy na wo mo atiem good shot on say wo golf na yeah was a good shot I'm say nkodai nti no I took it upon myself to observe them nti me gina ho hwe wo mo koda na bogov kama say nti omu wie na me frɛ omu na bisa omu two of them apparently na omu ba na mumfa ncheme security for na pam omu hey mumfri anko na omu persist ya kura na omu adoji na omu bebo nti no em say omu ya na captain no ehu omu o ka say anko dai interested omu show idie ye encourage omu nti womu na emma womu the initial kit
captain
amafo yebo okay or the initial kit in the ma womu nti me hu womu na msi debi we de initial ye ma womu kokwasa nti no me de womu atu program bi so
okay
through the coach na make no na mama womu practice balls so I intend to give them some more equipment to help them to develop their game na sene enim no one of the most famous golfers Tiger Woods the reason why Oduru baby Oduru ye no and they say the athleticism eka ho to gym work nutrition the diet ni bibia and all those things they consider mankoda no then to put them through a gymnasium to make sure that they build their bodies up at their age in the enchebia and this is the time to catch them to minya omwa between now and by the time we be 15 you know now onu akokwaso I will mention a young man called Daniel List onu say sa na yetete no South American tour yes he's a professional and this is exactly what happened we discovered it. Luckily his parents were also very enthusiastic you know omo boye near so ye boye
ba kono so Dane
Dunton America
okay
yes he's in America also he's pursuing it very vigorously to see I also boss scratch
oh okay
yeah
nice one na ebi obi hwe ohun say football eco competitions Black Stars eco African Cup of Nations
yes
omoko World Cup and womo so eco other competition you who say athletics and so eco competition
yeah
boxing and so Kobe
yes
golf and so our competition and no mame nyen krato emra ohun na ye ba ye wonsem bebre ye no owura Mike Agri president Ghana Golf Association ebedi
peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For Akwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Needs Microfinance. Growing with you.
Yama ahwefo akwa bebium edeba X Sports Profile. Jumedie so our TV XYZ. Midin ede Nana Prempeh the Britishman. Nene your personality a president edema Ghana Golf Association. Onukure de chef de mission and chef de mission edema Team Ghana to 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. Ya betuja our Japan memo. Na nation song. Say X natural mineral water. Umada Roma. Samson Needs Microfinance. No maso asene. Na yede jumedi no ebremo. Orua Mike Agri eguswada ewo fianti ye toa yankomo twetwe no so. Na mi busa se Ghana hadie tournament ade bia Ghana fo ani je ho. Ye Black Stars ebeji din nyina ye tournament. African Cup of Nations, World Cup, any football nko, other sporting disciplines, and so yebi. Golf on so bibi hoza. Ghana Golf Association, Yakobi, and I say your golfers Ekobie. Chechemo.
Your African Youth Championship. And a World Youth Championship. And so World Youth Championship in Ukraine. There's one in England every 2 years, and then there is one which rotates around the various types of the world. The same with the African Youth Championships, and also host countries, it differ from year to year. But then annual tournament, annual tournament,
every year, okay.
Annual tournament. What for youth in this one? Now, what about amateurs in so? Amateurs, you were regions 2 and 3. That is African regions 2 and 3, which is West Africa and Central Africa. And I assign all Africa, which is all Africa. Your friend say men event. And say all African ladies event. Okay. Then you've got the international event. Okay. It's more like the World Cup. Your friend Eisenhower Trophy. Eisenhower no every 2 years, and it's rotated again. COVID in Singapore last year, but it's not going to happen again now till 2022. And then esprit the camp event, for a so your friend esprit de camp, and also should have been played in the same venue, but again, because of COVID, it's been postponed to next year. Tournaments in India, and we've been to, since I'm a Basso, been to Zimbabwe for the All Africa. We've been to Mauritius for the All Africa. Zimbabwe, it was in 2017, yes. And Mauritius 2019. That's All Africa. And regions 2 and 3 there, and the 2020 year started just before COVID. And the Biano, Biano Nigeria. In fact, I was saying this year, Kobon war Central Africa, which is Equatorial Guinea. But again, therefore, train beginning of next year nebebo.
And the last one me home common.
That's correct. Ntino tournaments there e ho bebre na eja
na Ghana kwa ye modern monetizing.
Oh, in Africa, I'll be very, very honest with you. We South Africa, now we Kenya, we Egypt, and Morocco, that fe abaye enomso. But in West Africa, there edi akotini papa. Make kasanya you free. There's a professional side of things, which yes. We also know. Yeah. Professionals in India, and India, daso. Vincent Toga, we winning almost and saying na veteran Amos Kobler. Also eco winning Ivorian Open. Intino yes, yeah, the Lawrence ba. Na eja time bia na media ni DH. Intino yeni nyina na mutie. But ewo hopa.
Ya boy home modern.
Ya boy home modern.
Now minim say ya ka ho asempɛn. Nanso obi a wo hwe na anadwe ebe pese obehu no. Golf ne bo no ne body expensive.
It's as expensive as you want to make it. Obi bisem sa asem no a me analogy bi am use no. A very simple analogy. Me say wusua kaka first year. Usua wie ya unya license na wo nkoto Rolls Royce na wo nkoto Mercedes Benz.
Ebi an scan when o scan of it
means. And me kese even common sense doesn't allow you to go and buy the ultimate car immediately you get a license.
Even if you have the money.
Even if you have the money. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Until most people they go through a gradual process. And yes, even in golf, obi o buy no akoto the most expensive equipment. But most people 80 to 90% of all people, they start from Buju. Me say, my first club I'm used to here, they use clubs. Ubine Danimame. My second set is cry sign use clubs, and then me cotton war a friend is a pro shop. In terms of my third set, answer me ankasa me coach you fufro. No crown, they me pen no crown, man cut top of the range. Me ko middle hoka kra me kai there be emse me tono emse me nya kwan to me to kwan and na me kai pa say a fair club be Spalding and in my first set a brand new me toy and then at that time the Spalding was something in the region of about $500 or something.
But let's kind of know we need to know what ton one.
It's combination. Me nru ho ntino I don't see why I also me spend it so much so me sanko kwa VM friends VW no na me koto BM ntino this is how it works ntino the answer to your question is that it can be as expensive as you want it to be. So today you can go to a shop in England or in the US and you can pick up a set of clubs, you know, fancy for couple clubs $200 ubenya set
14
yes.
clubs
14 clubs ubenya with bag ni bibia
na until obi wa Ghana ha say na wo hwe TV XYZ enanagi na Exports Profile ya Orua Mike Agri President Ghana Golf Association a personality anagi ene wudi nkomo ya no wo pese obo golf a obu nkunta no a ahen wonya ubetimi enya set of clubs e dey abebo
na me trese se CI ijiri say uko any of the pro shops no e wo Ghana ha na ope clubs
pro shops no say golf clubs
yeah golf clubs or golf clubs you see even with that in the crown you wo if I may use the term you are pempem store and you wo pro shop ankasa into wo pro shop no mu and ubenya they were used to ho and afufro ho it can range between 1,000 to 5,000 or even 6,000 cities ubenya and a pempem store for no so pa it say boss here di boy u ko pro shop no mu ubenya a box of balls for about say 200 cities and abisa but ubetumi nya
1,000 cities so
1,000 cities no nya balls can balls asem and ubetumi nya 50 cities 50 Ghana yes wo ho and ni nyina gina wo a Yes. And now also we obi home ne bottom here and so we top 50 because after all we watching it.
Enti the yan so be si wa dwunu mu po.
Yes.
Se me pese me bo golf. Enti no ahwefo hwe no dey na wo katwa to golf because you eba GOC Ghana Olympic Committee abedi nko nti ye nwie golf part no na
obi opese obo golf no on hwehwe me kire ne kwan on hwehwe me a on hwehwe tournament director FM Mrs Joy Akutu.
On hwe he
okay your office academy Achimota Talo Academy which is on the way to Achimota Golf Club no range so ho na your office wo obehwehwe me a kire ne kwan your clubs e de manipa your boss e de ma you know say nipa ni abre see a lot of the time no obi home obi several times sebi 1 out of 2 people be introduced no mami pe oso nkaminya nkamebo but na minim say nye ni nyina na ye no kre ni nyina nye mti se wo balance woni abre mehu and we will help you to start the game
now golf abe Olympic sports sa Olympic sport golf ababe ye no eya na bibre entiase eye professionals ena beko ana amateurs ena beko
professionals
ena beko
yes
it no so obo qualifier
apart from that you see say obo qualifier now before obo qualifier no tournament now obo no it has to be ranked
okay
intino enchechemu na wo mne say the International Golf Federation no needs to rank the event. Until, for instance, who could be first were Ivory Coast, and your ranked event. Until who could be first or home, and no qualification. But who call British Open, no Cobona, you are playing in a ranked event. Until you so and no Ajaju capability.
Okay.
So that's how it is.
Very well. I hear for more media what teaching a bench we X Sports Profile. Our TV XYZ Jumedia so any de tomo ene anaji Ro Mike Agri president at the Ghana Golf Association any no aiding komo in the celebrate we yanasi a real golf partner to see your coach GOC with himself executive committee member at the Ghana Olympic Committee by virtue of being the president of GGA. Na Ghana Eco Olympic Games Tokyo, Japan. Ono any chef de mission. Over chef de mission as saying
a leader of delegation. Quite simply the leader.
I don't know they be a French for dinner that way.
I'm say internationally no. Me just say French for na a tune din first. Into na ama akokano na we are adopting as an I'm say there's also it connotes a certain intrigue. Uba na enu ni into the sound akoya.
But nti wo dwuma pa potting and say ye pow and I select say we chef the mission for country and also on maybe in this case Emma Ghana wo dwuma potting den.
Okay. To take care of the welfare and well-being of the athletes and to ensure that all the logistics and the preparation and everything else is put together. Ejuma say ebe prepare athletes no omu koduru so a ahwe omu so ma ejuma omu kodi no omu edi ni na omu di asan ba.
Ghana kura ye kuro Japan disciplines are how do I say near the crow?
So far, you could have 5 disciplines.
Any day.
You were boxing, you were athletics, you were swimming, you were weightlifting, and you were judo.
Okay. It's a Kamboma athletes are here near and I almost so qualified. Yeah,
qualified, but see a number a year 14 as we speak. No one be become money. There were 30. Me target from the way I me share your modern bonnie no 15 and the CCA could do 14 until we are there.
Until likely say bit me at target.
Well, we'll hit the target. Try the try just say the icing on the cake.
Now, more preparations at the sense so far.
Preparations here come up.
WGD.
Me come up.
You twice.
Come up. Apart from boxers, you know, in California na ewa manano. Intino boxers ne die. Ya campo omu locally ewa ha. Ena omu training wo Bukom Arena.
Boxers ne saying.
Omu ye miensa.
Okay.
Tino omu training. But nyo unkwa ya campo omu alongside the rest of the Black Bombers. Nti Black Bombers spa na omu ye bibi. Nti as a result, you know, womu medical, nutrition, diet, and all of those things ni na no. We taking care of that. And omu di ye. Omu a ewo amanane no. Omu embeka yensa as yet. Currently, no omu clubs. They belong to various clubs in the US and in Europe. Into omu clubs na show omu clubs and coaches na show omu so say. Na yewo pre games training. Ewo ekrobia a friend in Washiro. Ewo to Japan ho. Na middle of June, I was saying Yeko started 1 month before. Now COVID hun 17 ama omwaka say there's an upsurge of the disease in Japan. There's a lot of concern. Into your host town or host city no, our advice is say ye bane ye beche wo ho a ebi ana amanfo akoye exposed because we are there na so wo krom ho interactions ni bi ntinu. They've advised that we shorten our preparation period. Into instead of middle of June, you better end of June. It started 23rd of July.
Okay.
Into it means to say originally you caught 1 full month. You caught from about the 18th of June, and then I prepare. You do be 18th of July. Then you move to the village, Olympic Village. But senior koye no, yeah, because I share in our Shiro from about the 30th or 1st of July, and then stay in camp till about the 19th. Then you move to Tokyo.
That is the preparations here.
Preparations here, pa.
Now, I did about multi competitions here. It's a Olympic Games, Commonwealth Games. I did about maybe previous ones. Edi hu dance here enter Muama Ghana enya saidi no kits. Yeah, entire yeshe.
Very good.
I feel yet to say.
Very good. Now, me believe in the say in sports, and even though you can't go for 1 second, you must dress the part because would dress it here and mau one kasa motivation among Kranshema would they perform.
Yes.
That's my belief.
Yes.
Into long before now, and many President Nunu Mensah decided say you can't kitten who tem. In our quest for in Sako Khan, Italian company with any area. It's not a very popular brand, but it is a good brand. You know why negotiations with area and now make us say omoji sizes, you know, Emma, that is individual sizes. Into athlete bia atade obeshen ebe custom fit.
Okay.
Into no, odi na odi be now say chest and answer waist 32 and answer 28 and no na de so that o bag the kit comprises of everything. Into bag udimbo ho na onyoma shem. There's no issue say you ever probably be a show keke. Now you are looking
you hear good performance.
Yes.
Oh, it's you hear contingent ahe na ebeko we say athletes be more target to 15
athletes. Now Tokyo 2020 one more be a friend team size calculator.
Okay. Who
qualify athletes here? The athlete is entitled to a coach or trainer, and then a federation head. And team size calculator no, such that 15 you benya nipa be 28 in ebeko. Isan say wofa administrative side na there's a chef de mission, deputy chef de mission, administrator, doctor, physio, nutritionist, and so on. Until already know nipa 6 abeka ho as officials, and so the trainers in account. Until no influence say if every one of the 5 disciplines at the coach back, even if it's one, then it means that there will be 5 coaches. But interestingly, something that we learned recently, and it's a BBC boxing say, want to mean for coach back and come at 3 boxers because there are 3 different weights or more, and they fight at different times. So
you better also you better also. I have 4 more dwumadi o chichi ne bencheye aha na fie anaji ebrebet miami ekwan na de X Sports Profile dwumadi o TV XYZ de bremu na de dwumadi na si midin de nana prempe the British man monka me ho na ye na Owura Mike Agri chef division edema team Ghana sanso na president edema Ghana Golf Association nyankopon ya dom na adom edom ye ne na otwe se ne ye be hia o X Sports Profile dwumadi so makramo me mamwajo.